Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. They can hear us. I think they can.
It looks that way.
Yeah, it looks that way over there. You do your thing.
Hello? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Looks like it's moving.
It does. Good afternoon to all of you. We are talking about storms today. Let me make sure I'm saving over to uh, the Book of Faces here.
It's very important.
And let's see here. Give us 1 second. Why don't you talk while I'm doing this because it takes me
All
a
right.
minute.
Well,
You
hey
know how-
guys, it is a
There you go.
fantastic start to spring break week or just to the new week for you after a really nasty Sunday. It was a soggy Sunday for sure. But we've got sunshine out there. We've got great weather, but we have bad news too. And that is that more first alert weather days are on the way this week. So Friday into Saturday, and we're just going to start off with the bad stuff here, the big part of the story, and then we'll get to the good weather that we have until we get there. But Friday into Saturday, severe storms are likely. They, for now, look like they could contain all modes of severe weather. That will mean tornadoes, hail, and damaging wind gusts. Flash flooding, pretty minimal concern at this time. I know that is technically a kind of severe weather, but it's minimal at this time. We'll see as we get a little bit closer what that's going to look like. But a level 2 out of 5 across the area Friday. It turns into a level 3 out of 5 in areas east of I-55 as we head into Saturday. But again, all across central Mississippi, Friday into Saturday, severe storms are likely, including all modes of severe weather. And for some reason, I've then switched us to what it looks like right now. So here's what it looks like right now.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
We'll get back to the stormy weather later in just a few minutes, I guess.
Yeah, but let's talk about how pretty it is right now.
It's gorgeous.
That's a good way to show the contrast. You know?
Yeah. I love it. Look at that.
Mhm.
68 here in
Yeah,
Jackson.
it's beautiful out.
70 degrees in Monticello, 70 and sunny. Can't beat it.
I had lunch outside today.
I would recommend everyone.
Yeah, I had lunch outside today. It was really beautiful. I hope you get a chance to enjoy this nice weather too. So that'll be exciting. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, if you missed lunch outside today, you can eat lunch outside tomorrow or Wednesday. Still going to be about the same, just actually a little warmer.
Now, what about Thursday's system that's coming in? That's kind of like the appetizer, isn't it?
It is a little bit. So maybe a little bit of hail on Thursday. We've got a system that's going to move in here. You know, I didn't even put any pog points.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I was just asking about it. The main event comes this weekend. And can you go back on that?
Oh, yeah. When my computer catches up.
Absolutely.
All right.
So we have an interesting scenario playing out. So we have two reliable forecast models that we use for predicting severe weather. One is suggesting that we're only going to have one severe weather event. It happens early morning Saturday, and that's pretty much it. It is a high-end severe weather event too, by the way. So just let you know that is definitely looking at high-end variables and parameters. The other model suggests two different events. One that's Friday, but the one on Saturday is later and also very strong. But that one looked more of a problem for eastern Mississippi.
Yes.
So chance for severe weather, we'd say Friday afternoon through Saturday afternoon.
For now.
If you were broad brush.
Yeah. That's the whole window.
So that's the real issue though right now is we've got the two top forecast models that we rely on that are not in agreement
at all.
And so they are predicting a severe weather event. So we know a severe weather event's happening Friday and or Saturday. Okay. The question will be, what's the timing? And that's going to be the frustrating thing for us to kind of narrow down, which I think we'll have a better handle in the next 48 hours on it. But until then, it's a little bit concerning because they are so misaligned. They're predicting two different weather events. Honestly, timing and intensity. And really, one has multiple systems. The other one just says, no, it's one system. So until we get some clarity on that, it's going to be a little bit frustrating, not just for you at home, but for us as well.
Yeah. So we're showing you the model that has essentially one system here. That was what you just saw. You also saw underlaid the severe risks that we get from the Storm Prediction Center. So one of them Friday, one of them Saturday. And Saturday is where we get into that level 3 out of 5. That's right in the middle of the scale.
Right.
And that starts midnight Saturday. Yeah. So it could be midnight that we're seeing the worst of the weather. And that is actually what this model shows us seeing. Yes, it keeps the storms continuing into Saturday afternoon, but the worst of the weather is actually in that kind of midnight hour time frame.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
live, but come on in. It's okay. Yeah. What's going on? Oh, leaks. You mean intelligence leaks or electrical leaks
Do we have a
or
mole?
water leaks? No.
I thought
Oh,
something
there's one in the
interesting-
corner. Look at that.
I thought we had a mole.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
thought so
here's-
too. I thought someone was leaking information.
Right, I know.
You know who I don't trust? That
Crazy.
Charlie guy.
Yeah.
He likes to leak information.
He
does. That I'm not going to say his last name for security
Yeah,
purposes
he
because then I'd be
like a pasta strainer.
because then I would
that
be
guy.
a pasta strainer. Wow. And then if I said his name, then I would be theoretically leaking information. Yeah.
Well,
So
you leaked half of the information.
only half. There's lots of Charlies that work here.
That's
We actually out of 100 employees, we have 68 of them are named Charlie.
Wow,
It's weird.
that's the temperature.
Different spellings.
68.
Da-da-da,
Ooh.
da-da-da. Thanks for coming by.
All right, so storm energy.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. We do have
That was one of our
potential
engineers,
again
by the way.
for
Just
some. Yeah, they're great guys. You
Yeah.
know, they do all the stuff.
Yeah.
We do have the potential for a few scattered thunderstorms on Thursday. While
Mhm.
you can see energy across, I don't know, a good third of the region.
Mhm.
It's looking mainly like we're going to see the potential for showers and thunderstorms along and north of Interstate 20 right now. That's as far as into our short range models as I can get. That's where all the rain is. So just a heads up for you. That's not going to mean too much for your Thursday because
Mhm.
it should clear relatively quickly. We're still warming up Thursday. We're warming up even more Friday, and then we start to see this storm energy really, really build. You can see on Friday afternoon it peaks to the west, but again, that midnight time frame is where this model has that system pushing through central Mississippi. That's our peak storm energy, our peak tornadic potential with this model, and then it actually continues as we head into at least early Saturday afternoon before we finally get a little bit of a clear up.
Now, this is where we get the significant tornado potential. And this is obviously something we have to pay attention to as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you on Euro or are you on?
This is Euro.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the same model I just showed you with the Cape, the storm energy. It's the same model I showed you for the rain. Even though this model has rain and thunderstorms continuing to Saturday afternoon, it doesn't have them doing much after that midnight time frame. So between 11 p.m. Friday to 1 a.m. Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Then the potential is relatively low. It's almost zero for, of course, it's zero as we head into next week, but almost zero for the remainder of your Saturday afternoon.
So yeah, it's and that's again one particular model. So again, if we can sum it up for everybody, we have two forecast models that we're relying on. There's definitely going to be a severe weather event Friday and or Saturday. We don't know if it's going to be multiple or it's going to be one. It'll be one or two events that we have to pay attention to. So it's something we're going to be watching for you very closely as this whole week kind of plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be the big story all
Mhm.
week. Otherwise, again, gorgeous day for you today.
Tomorrow.
More of this tomorrow, more
Mhm.
of this Wednesday. A little bit of rain on Thursday, but generally you've got great spring break weather until
The weekend.
we start to see storms pop up Friday. What time Friday is what Sheila's asking here. That is a little bit of a question mark, but I'm going to say starting Friday afternoon, there's going to be potential for pop-up severe storms. And then late Friday night through Saturday afternoon, potential for a line of severe storms.
Whereas the Euro says everything's going to happen early morning Saturday, and that's it. So the GFS has two events: Friday afternoon, evening, Saturday afternoon, evening, and the Euro is middle of the night, basically Friday night and Saturday. It's very rare to get this kind of disagreement that far out, or this close in, I should say. You know, because we're now within that 5-day window. So to get that kind of disparity is interesting. So I'm very curious to see how they kind of remedy this over the next couple of days with a lot more data coming in, and the actual system's not going to form until later this week. So these are rapidly developing weather systems. That's the whole thing that are going to be out there. So we just wanted to pop on this afternoon, tell you about it. So what you can expect. Oh, look at that. We got a family reunion going on here.
Hey.
Look at that. Auntie Vinnie Grace. Look at that. Anyway, It's so nice to have all of you folks watching us on here. You can catch Elise on Studio 3 in just a few minutes. You can catch her on WLBT News at 4 and 4:30. I'll be on at 5, 6, and 10, as well as Fox 40 News at 9. And then we'll be back here together at 6:30 this evening to update you on anything else we learned about this. And we'll give you the very latest information. If you missed any of this, make sure that you rewatch it. We're going to keep it up on the Book of Faces if you missed any of it. And of course, you can get this every day at 10:30 a.m., 7 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 2:30, and 6:30 p.m. right here by watching our streaming channel on WLBT.com or the streaming apps that you have on your TV. Until then, folks, y'all take care. We'll see you soon.